So given the current climate of the country and what has happened in the past week, there could be feelings within us emerging of fear, of anger, of hurt, frustration, and it's all because our sense of security and our sense of home has been threatened. So with that, it's very important that we take care of our emotions and our feelings and address them well so that we can move forward in a better way.
So with the violence and atrocities that Sri Lanka as a nation has experienced in the past week, I think it's very normal for us to feel a range of emotions these days in the coming days as well. So I think emotions like survivor's guilt, fear, anxiety, panic, feelings of frustration, because we are also feeling a lot of powerlessness and helplessness as a part of what has happened, and in our inability to kind of get out there and do anything due to the situation in the country. So I think a few things we can do to cope, both with physiological reactions and psychological reactions. So physiological reactions like nausea, purging, headaches, things like that we might experience these days, which are normal as a part of a stress reaction of a crisis nature like this, right? So I think little things we can do is one is to talk about our feelings, right? So talk about our feelings to a friend, family member, online, wherever we feel comfortable. Things like meditation and yoga, and also maybe practicing our faith or religion. Things like journaling, because that helps us gain clarity of our thoughts and feelings and to kind of know where they're coming from. Plus some exercise, because that really helps us release endorphins and other positive, healthy chemicals in our brain and in our body that helps us elevate our mood and then therefore feel better and more energized. So exercise doesn't have to be a gym, it can be at home, it can be practicing some martial arts, it can be using a punching bag, whatever you want to. And also yoga is a part of that as well if you want to get involved in that. Plus I think it's really important to look after our physical health as well, so hydration and also adequate nutrition, so that not focusing too much on junk food, because that doesn't make us feel good, but things like citrus fruits, a lot of green vegetables these days, it will also help our mood and our mental health. Apart from that, I think talking to someone, a crisis hotline or a counselor if you feel the need to, can also be something you can do as a part of your self-care.
So the Ohana Project is a team of multidisciplinary mental health professionals and mental health advocates who have come together to address the needs of community mental health in Sri Lanka. So at this moment, given the current situation in the country, we have come together to develop a range of resources to help you address your mental health needs. We're trying very hard to make it as inclusive as possible, be it language, be it socioeconomic class, and different levels of understanding. Another area that we are working in is the crisis response, so providing immediate support for people who are struggling with the array of emotions that you're feeling, and also going into training volunteers and other mental health staff in psychological first aid and other crisis management that you have to be aware of when you provide emotional support for the communities that have been affected but are also vicariously affected by this situation. So if you're in need, if you feel like you need somebody to talk to, please do reach out to us. There are a wide range of resources that we can also signpost you to make sure that you have access to information to help yourself, as well as your family and friends who might need support. So please do reach out to us, and we are more than happy to help.